Hey guys, it's I don't have a watch, but it's 7 a.m. in the morning. I am in Helsinki right now, Finland, and we're heading to the airport. It's pretty cold out here. I'm currently trying to defrost my windows. Probably should have scraped them. Greetings from Finland, guys. I've been here for like 3 days now. For those of you who don't know, I'm actually from Finland, but this was the first trip that I've actually been on with my whole family, with my wife, my new kid. It was a little bit crazy, a little bit tense, a little bit scary, but we got through it. It's all good. But the real reason that I'm here in Europe is to actually meet up with my good friend who you might know, you might have seen him. And for the next 5 days, we're gonna go on a fun little winter epic adventure. So off to Sweden we go. It's really quiet in Finland. I kind of like it. All right, one flight down, one more to go, but first let's find a familiar face.
Totally, yeah.
Peter.
This guy.
Been looking for you forever. Where have you been?
Dude, why is your lens so dirty, dude? Look at
Can you
this.
clean it for me?
Holding up the line, man. I am doing these shots for Maddie, so if they are not perfect like they normally are, it's because I did them. Okay.
All right, flight 2 is done, and apparently it's winter here. It's pretty cold. I should get my jacket on.
Normal cold, yeah.
Okay. How much warm clothes did you bring, Peter?
Bro, I'm fine, man. I'm toasty. Toasty.
Skinny jeans?
Skinny as they can get.
Alright, so the day ended a lot faster than I thought it would. Days aren't very long here. Let me show you. It's like 5 o'clock and just dark. No light. And I didn't even really get to tell you guys why I'm here, or what the heck we're doing, or what this video is about, but hopefully we'll get to all that. First off, thanks Epidemic. Epidemic Sound organized this whole thing, and they are super cool. I just love it when brands do this kind of stuff. They just hook you up with things that you actually need, like power outlet adapter things. Stuff that I'm really gonna need. They just figure it all out and just let us content creators make something. I think it's really cool. But more so this video, hold on. But more so in this video, I wanted to talk about traveling. Now, some of you may love traveling and others of you just hate it. You think it's a complete waste of time and money especially, and just nothing good comes out of it. It's stressful. And when I was talking about traveling with my family, 6-month-old, that just immediately no way. And I used to be with you. I used to think traveling is completely pointless. It's a waste of money. I'd rather use that money on something else. So when my parents would go back to Finland and travel over there, I'd just stay home. I'd say, no thanks, I'm good, I'll stay here. I would rather spend that money on something else. But that all changed for me, and I realized how important it is. And these are the reasons why I think everybody should travel, and more importantly, it actually makes you a better filmmaker. Traveling will make you a better filmmaker. Let me explain what I mean by that. Now, number one reason why I think everyone should travel is because it takes you out of your comfort zone. Anytime you're out of your comfort zone, you learn a ton. You just grow and learn like crazy. Now, this happened for me, and I kind of realized it when I went to Indonesia. I was there for 3 months, and I was there with just one friend. I didn't know anybody else there. I was just with him for 3 months, and we definitely didn't have a lot of the Western luxuries. and we just roughed it out there, and it taught me a ton, and it made me appreciate things like warm water or clean water. We would literally shower with a bucket of cold water. That's it. And when I got back home, I just appreciated warm water, a warm shower so much. But it also made me see things a little bit differently. It gave me a different perspective on life, a different perspective on the things that were going on in my life. All of a sudden, those big stresses and those big worries, they weren't that big of a deal anymore. Anytime you're taken out of your comfort zone, you grow and you learn so much. Number one reason you should be traveling. But also, it's just inspiring seeing new places, seeing new landscapes, new cities, new cultures. All of that stuff is really inspiring. Why do you think people, whenever they go travel, they want to take pictures and video and all that stuff? They want to capture those moments. It just inspires them to take those moments and put them into a photo or video or whatever it is. Whereas if you're at home, you're not as inspired to do something like that. Whenever I travel, like the last time we were in Iceland with Peter and now we're in Sweden. Have I even said that we're in Sweden? We're in Sweden, by the way. Whenever I'm in a new place, it just gets me all pumped up. When I see cool new things, I just want to capture it. I want to show it to other people. It's really inspiring traveling. So if you need some inspiration in your life, just go travel anywhere. It doesn't matter where, it just goes somewhere. Now, I think I'm supposed to go eat some dinner and then I think we're going snowshoeing. It's really dark out there. I don't know how that's gonna work out. I'm gonna try to somehow capture a little bit of it. Maybe, we'll see. If not, I'm just gonna see you guys right here and we'll talk more about this whole thing. Also, just as a side note, Peter is not the only one on this trip. There's some actually really cool people on this trip, so I'll try to introduce them to you guys maybe later on.
No idea how to do this, guys.
I told you it was dark out here. I'm at like ISO 12,800 and it's still very dark. We're gonna go snowshoeing. Like I said, I don't know if we're gonna be able to film really. Peter, did you get it?
Oh, I got it. Oh yeah, I got it. I think I got it. Hey, to be honest, I might have even put them on back. I think I put them on backwards.
Yeah, I think actually you have them on backwards, man.
Should I take them off?
Redo.
Oh.
All right, so the first mission to see Northern Lights, which is kind of what we're trying to do here. It didn't go so well. There was clouds, it was dark. You guys saw what happened. Don't worry, I got pants on. All right, so let's talk about point 3, and really the real reason why I think that travel actually makes you a better filmmaker, and that's life experience. So if you guys don't know, one of the world's best DPs, his name is Roger Deakins, and I heard this before and I actually looked up this he gave some tips on things he thinks that DPs or people who want to be DPs, a DP is a director of photography, he's the one who's in charge of the camera department, he's the camera guy, things that DPs should do, kind of like tips, and this was one of them, listen up. A cinematographer visualizes the film and is the director's right hand on set. I studied photography and then went to National Film School in England and got into business that way, but there are all kinds of ways of getting in. I think it's more important to experience the world, really. You can't learn cinematography and you can't copy. The job is just your way of looking at the world. Maybe that sounds a bit pretentious, but I think that life experience is always more important than technical knowledge. And it's not the most obvious thing that traveling actually makes you a better filmmaker. But the more you travel, the way you see things, the way that you think of things in your mind changes. For example, let's imagine that you were supposed to recreate what Times Square looks and feels like. Now, if you haven't been there, it's really hard to do that. But as soon as you've been there, and those of you who have been there, you can right away imagine what it looks like, what it feels like, the sounds, all that stuff. So if you've been there, you can visualize it and see it and put it into film way stronger than someone who hasn't ever experienced that. It's really hard to make something come to life life that you've never experienced yourself or even seen a glimpse of. So as you travel, you see things and it triggers things in your mind. You see some cool light on the city or a mountain landscape that just looks really cool for whatever reason. And all those things kind of build your visual knowledge and your library of things that you can then pick and choose from and use in your filmmaking. Traveling literally makes you a better filmmaker. I'm not kidding with this. This isn't like something that I'm trying to pull out of a hat. And now some of you might be saying, well, yeah, it'd be great to travel, like I'd love to do it, but I just can't afford it. And I'd say for a lot of people, it's actually just a matter of priorities. For example, my priorities lie with filmmaking and traveling and all these experiences rather than owning a bunch of things. For example, I drove an old car for a really long time, even though I could have bought a nicer, better, more expensive one, but instead I decided to put that into camera gear and experiences, traveling, all that stuff. My camera was actually worth twice the amount of my car because my priorities just didn't lie in cars. My priorities were in filmmaking and traveling experiences. So if you want to travel, start making it a priority in your life. Skip going out for dinner or buying those new clothes, spending hundreds of dollars on clothes that it doesn't even matter that much. Set your priorities straight, start saving up for traveling, and just get out there and go see the world. Alright guys, it's been a long day, it's getting late, I should definitely try and get some sleep, and today wasn't that epic yet, but I promise you it's gonna get real good real fast.